welcome to the Val Beebe Show. And thank you guys for stopping on the Val Beebe Show to talk about traffic safety. And I want to get started because I got quite a few questions. And if I could start with John, we're going to get started here because John is the Executive Vice President of Government Solutions. Tell me, John, what can you tell us about the growing crisis on our roads?
Well, it's a situation that is growing and getting worse. And in 2021, more than 42,000 people lost their lives, and in 2022, we're not seeing a significant decline in that rate. Unfortunately, these are people; these are not statistics. On a positive note, this is something we can do something about, and we have an obligation to do so. And so that's one of the reasons why, as a company, we deploy our technology to improve safety of our roadways, and we'd like everyone else, to make a personal choice to also, change their driving behaviors to improve safety of those around us.
Damien, you created or you're part of SAFE, which is Streets Are For Everyone. What have you learned, and what can you share?
Yeah, so Streets Are For Everyone is a road safety advocacy organization. And I founded it after my own tragedy where I was hit and nearly lost my life. And in working on road safety, one of the first things that I had to really understand is that the lives lost and the serious injuries don't have to happen. They are preventable. When we drive at unsafe speeds, or we're driving distracted or on drugs or alcohol, that's a conscious choice, and it can affect not only our own life, but can affect the lives of others, innocent bystanders. And so that's something that just the concept that we don't have to have, over 42,000 lives lost on the roadways every year, and that we could be doing something about it.
John, tell me about Zero N, the pledge that's helping drivers commit and reduce these dangerous driving behaviors.
So it's quite simple. Is safety is a choice. It's in our conscious control. As Damien pointed out, it's like we choose to drink and drive. We can choose not to. So the pledge is purely around what are the behaviors that we are personally committed to improve the safety of those around us. As a company, we're committed to constantly improving how we deploy technology to our communities and solve problems with technology. But really, what we're trying to do is influence people's driving behaviors. And so that starts with people. So the pledge is a good way to start for us personally to take our own accountability.
Damon, I want to ask you, is there an age group of people who are more prone to unsafe driving behaviors, or is it across the spectrum?
Yeah, so the statistics show that in the age groups of 14 through 29, the number one killer of youth, 14 through 29, is traffic collisions. And typically we see that at a younger age, as one's just learning how to drive, all the way through about 24, 29 years old, one is more likely to get into a traffic collision and serious injury or fatality. That said, also seniors are disproportionately affected by traffic violence, especially as pedestrians and crossing the roads.
Again, how are communities around the country promoting safe driving if we know it's not safe? So how are we promoting safe driving?
Education and awareness is an important factor. That said, you can also engineer roads to make them safe. We know there is the technology of how to make a road safe for the community, for pedestrians, for cyclists, and for drivers. And we can also engineer that same road so that it's a fast, high injury corridor that we know will cause serious injuries and fatalities. And so it's important to, for the community members themselves to demand that their roads are made safe for their communities.
Thank you so very much for that and letting us know that you have a personal stake in people driving better. And John, as I wrap up, you got a place for my audience to go and get more information and to become more aware.
Yeah, please go to verimobility.com. Learn about the technology we can deploy to improve the situation on our roadways, and take the pledge. Share it with others. Safety is a choice. And please join us in our mission here.
Thank you so very much, Damien and John, for being on the Val Beebe Show. Thank you for this information.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Valder Beebe. I broadcast on radio, streaming TV, podcasts, and in print publications. I interview the world's most fascinating authors, all because I love a good book. This summer, I partnered with WPS for BB's Summer Book Giveaway. We're giving away New York Times bestsellers and award-winning books. Books that inspire me, and I'm sure they'll inspire you. To be eligible to win a copy of Jesus Can Give You a New Life, answer this question. What is God's greatest gift to mankind? You'll find the answer in John 3:16 of the Bible. Send your response to the email at the bottom of the screen. I'm Valder Beebe, and I'll see you for the next BB Summer Book Giveaway.